I was like, I don't really want to do that.
That's fair. It is.
Okay, Cringe Lord.
It's hard.
I guess so.
It's not a role everyone can fill.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
That's a Persona moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should announce that we are live.
What?
I said I guess I should announce that we're live.
Yeah.
So I went to the Discord to do that.
Announce this shit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head out.
Goodbye,
Damn.
Mark.
Bye.
Go play
Bye.
Tinykin, you whore.
Maybe.
Bye.
You got a job to do.
Fucking
Yeah, you're right.
bozo ass.
Only 2 chapters away from the end of Tekken, though. Those chapters are kind of short.
Do whatever your heart feels.
I'll play it
Can't
after I beat
feel
Tekken.
anything.
Yay.
It doesn't have pain receptors.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
it does. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm gonna poop.
It's so sad.
You're
I miss him with every waking moment.
No, you don't. You called them in Yap City, Yap Town, population Yap.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Mark typed, "Oh my god, long time no see." Hey Mark, welcome to the chat.
Holy shit.
Wilson, what? What is Akechi doing?
Killing himself.
No.
Here.
Hi.
Mark died?
Yeah, he didn't want a voice.
He doesn't like us anymore. Unfortunately, yeah.
He's playing Tekken instead, which is fair. Tekken 8 seems fun and cool if you're good at games. Which I'm not.
Oh, so you're not good at games?
Nope, not even a little bit.
That kinda sucks for you.
Yeah, that's why I don't play any. Anyway, the stream's gonna switch over to the game.
Yay.
It isn't picking it up as being a game. I think this actually was an issue last time. So...
Oh, you spelled Digit's name wrong in his stream, so it's not linked.
Oh, I typed U-Wink. Whoops. My bad. That should be right?
Yep.
Mark, how many matches have you played? I'm not gonna say what you typed out loud to save you, but
That's rough, buddy.
52?
That is
I'm so sorry, man.
That is rough.
Okay. Wilson, should I wait for you to get to a good spot?
I mean, you can go for now. I don't know when a character I actually voice is going to show up. You also should
Alright.
probably stream to us in here.
That is true.
Fair.
Alright, yappers.
Yappers.
Yeah. Sorry, I've just been saying the word yap all day today. Welcome to welcome to the experience. I've also changed it on Discord.
Dying.
Oh, I'm dying?
Also, you're playing Pokemon.
You were underwater for a second.
Oh. I am playing Fusion.
Well, I'm out.
Ah, shit. I can't do anything right today. There we go. Okay. So... Fuck. I forgot what I was gonna say now. God damn it. I
You
don't
were gonna
know.
poop. You were gonna poop on call.
I
Live.
think I need to turn the volume down, is what needs to happen.
I can't read.
I can't also not read.
What, the stream looks bad?
No,
Oh.
I'm just.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I changed Discord to turn off hardware acceleration for streams, so hopefully it just is easier on my computer. I think that was part of the issue. So fingers crossed on that. I actually have to get up for half a second.
Only half?
Well, it's been half a second.
What the fuck?
I am back. Also, today's stream was planned to be on a better microphone with a stand and a good cover filter for it. And then it got delayed to Wednesday. So
Oh, yay!
next time. I had ordered all that with my copy of Unicorn Overlord that then didn't come in the mail. So we, you know, everything's
Yay.
going really well right now, I think.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Connor typed,
Yeah.
chug a Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Moving on to the
Turnabout Connor! Oh!
Turnabout Condor.
Yeah, Connor.
Yo!
June 16th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today? That's Mr. Whack.
He said his old foot injury was acting up.
Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday.
Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy.
Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice! I started my voice training at 5 this morning.
Ooh, do some now. I want to see or hear.
So the joke with him is usually that his voice is squeaky, so I'll try. Huh? Oh, okay. Ahem. My name is Apollo Justice and I'm fine!
Alright, Ichiban.
Yikes. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training.
I don't... Oh, this is, Walkie Slush. You're, I think you were Walkie Slush.
Rocky Slash. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, true.
Eck!
Oh,
Good morning.
yo, what's up? Hit me with the guilty verdict, GC Vacker. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow, you know what I'm saying?
Not really. I'm your defense lawyer.
Wacky.
Oh, Wilson.
Wacky, don't be running your mouth like that in here.
Dude, that's the difference between you and me and you, old man. I ain't afraid no 92 ain't no fucking 05 fucking...
The fuck are you talking about?
No fucking cops, Gramps. No fucking cops. Real Jews can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo.
My worst fears realized. The plot of the first Yakuza game. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client.
Cringe. June 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Gasp! Oh, right, I'm also the judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Waki Kitaki.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready to rock and roll, Judge.
Ah, it's him, the guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor?
It's Mr. Gavin's brother.
Ellipses.
Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence?
You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah?
I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah?
What?
How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little twink who bested my brother?
Oh.
Twink!
Oh.
It was worth canceling a show or two.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
Yeah, I think he should pull out a guitar and shred on it.
True.
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Judge. I don't know what that.
You're not
what is that
supposed to jump.
word?
He's
This is a
German as
courtroom.
hair judge.
Yeah, I can't do German, man.
It's okay.
Sorry. A tongue, baby. Today we play it my
That's
way.
a stand.
What is that noise?
Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down to prosecuting.
This
That's
is
cringe.
crazy cringe.
Whoa.
The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene? People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim.
What?
If you're going to glare at anyone, Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. Oh god.
No, not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up.
I thought he pulled out a real guitar. I didn't think he did
I'd
air
like to
guitar.
imagine that they gave him a real guitar and they thought it would be funnier if they just made it invisible.
Real.
Oh, that's so cringe.
Could you talk without the imaginary accompaniment?
I
What
swear,
the
I could
fuck?
see the guitar for a second. Trucy, shut up! What is it, Prosecutor Gavin?
The motive, Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic?
Allegedly.
Not so fast! The defendant doesn't have to explain why he killed him.
Oh?
What?
But what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning?
He'd be a fucking idiot.
Real.
I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said.
Bro.
What? Gasp, gasp, gasp.
What is right?
They always say on stage you should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly?
I'm gonna throw you at the stage, Trucy.
Oh.
Do it, please. I don't want to voice her anymore.
Ooh.
Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime.
Do you actually not want to voice her anymore?
No, I'm just annoyed with her. So, you, son, are the defendant Walkie, are you?
I ain't your son, old man.
She.
Sheesh.
You step to a Kataki, you best be prepared to step strong, bozo.
You
Really just
step
a
to
Gen Z
a public
word.
official. You'd best be prepared to step into jail.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. Shit.
You gotta hand it to him. Walkie sure has guts. Right.
It's not his guts I'm worried about.
Hey. Watch your
Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself.
Don't worry, Yura, we'll get you out of this.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
His stupid face.
Whoa, hey.
You're up.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my arm something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye, ciao. So I gotta go in. Get another doctor, patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying?
In the middle of a park?
Damn
My
straight.
bad, original gangster.
No problem, man.
You're saying you were one of the victim's patients?
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I'll tell you one thing. That doc was a whack.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing all of this.
Oh.
This is so crazy to me.
Yeah,
Also, the way he talks, I'm like, God.
yeah. He gave like
The way everyone's talking in this courtroom right now is very Gen Z.
Yeah. He gave 7 statements. I'm gonna press the OG one because I want him to say more stuff like that. You figured it out that day? So you had no idea up until then?
For half a year, I didn't notice a damn thing.
What? You had a bullet in your chest and you didn't know?
Takes more than a bullet to bring me down, Holmes.
Jesus Christ.
How many bullets does it take?
Clearly not one, damn.
This is the how hungry statement.
Real. You, quote, went to his pad, unquote, ... question mark? Did you have an appointment to meet with the victim? In the park, mayhaps?
You out of your goddamn mind? Who makes an appointment to go get the drop on somebody? You fucking... I came ready to fight my way into that clinic of his. Shortest way to the clinic from my place is through the park. Know what I'm saying? I'm not lying.
I didn't read that out loud. My bad.
Nice job.
You're right, that does seem to be the shortest path.
Yep.
There I was, cold walking through the park.
Why were you cold?
It was a park. It was outside. It was cold. And then he comes up, popping up out of nowhere, right before my eyes. I figured someone up on high was looking out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh, this sounds bad right from the get-go.
Well, there won't be any get-go if we don't get some more information.
Right. First, gather the facts. Time enough for despair later. Is that a Danganronpa reference? What the hell?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a Pedro Pascal reference where he's gonna go have a panic attack later.
You know, I mean, he, like, cleared it up, so I guess I can't present against that. But it's a little upsetting. I guess we'll just press in order. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't that a little harsh? He is your family doctor.
Did you do one of his first statements?
He was.
What's up?
Ooh, that delayed for me really bad.
Yeah, I think... Did I lag out, friends? What happened?
No, you were fine.
I think I lagged out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry. Who asked you, Bunny Locks? Just who do you think you are?
damn.
You're a lawyer?
Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker. Plain and simple.
You can't say that.
I said quacker, not cracker, you fucking. I ought to call you one,
By someone, you mean? Was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you, I mean.
You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what had to be done. Straight gangster style.
But why are you so mad at this doctor?
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man. Okay.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
I...
Watch me.
So, you were a patient at the Maractus Clinic half a year ago? For why?
I had what you might call mark of honor.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Can you explain precisely what was wrong?
We had a little run-in with the Rivales family. That's
It's
when I
just
pulled the
Yakuza,
jack.
huh?
Oh!
Hi-ya!
What the fuck?
And ran right into an ambush. G busted a cap right in me.
Bro,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
scoliosis back here? Your spine
Brother,
is
that's my spine.
cracking
Fucking
out of
wrong
your
with you,
back.
man? I gotta go.
Wait,
I do
hold
not
on.
To my
people
sources,
that
you
have their spines
couldn't
like that.
stand the stress of waiting.
What, Wilson?
Have you not just seen people that look like that?
At the bottom of their spine for it to be
Yeah,
jutting
pretty
out
sure
like
if you were to
that?
take Mark's shirt and lift it up, you would see the entire thing.
Mark weighs 90 pounds.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
does that?
Oh,
Is that weird?
I think it means you have
Yeah,
bad
when he's
posture.
out-
Freaking out now.
I think it means you have bad posture, or just... You know what, maybe I'm being an asshole right now, sorry. Anyway, we'll move on.
So
It usually means that you lean too much.
And ran in 15
Oh, yeah, bad
minutes
posture.
before the appointed time. By yourself.
Hey, I was more than a match for those guys.
So you were carried to the Maractus Clinic from there?
Apparently he was shot in the heart.
And you're to blame. You give
Oh,
I
love
didn't do this.
a bad name.
Oh,
There's a song, don't worry about it. Shot in the heart and he's still alive?
I can catch bullets between my teeth.
Oh,
Shut up, Chrissy!
you're goddamn right.
But I never learned how to catch them with my heart.
Shot through the heart. The bullet stopped just short of my thumb, but you know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack dog.
Whoa!
Dog, motherfucker. Oh shit, hold on. Can't even take out a stupid bullet.
what about a smart bullet?
So, as you say, the surgery was a failure. Just like you.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, that ain't all of it, Holmes. Call me. Oh, what you call me?
What? What?
What do you think it means? It's whack. That's what.
Shannon.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go.
He's a liar. Straight up. He's a better G than me. What?
So, this bullshit is still...
Yura.
You know it. Oh, you know it. I can still feel it. Right there in me chest. pressing up right against my heart.
Bailiff, open the defendant
I'm
up.
on it. What the?
Whoa. Yeah, it's right there, man. Look, I can see the.
Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart.
Right. Okay.
Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles.
There's no fucking way.
Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Ah, shit. You're a word, J-Man. Weren't no accident. That's folks shiz. Fuck.
This guy's claiming to be Bon Jovi.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
It seems that there were issues with this doctor.
Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor.
Walkie! Please consult your lawyer before saying that shit.
Chin up, Apollo. Back straight.
I don't want my spine to jet out.
Whoa. I don't want the
But
whole
why
chest
did
to
this
shut out.
mistake only come to light that day?
It was found during the family health checkup.
The family checkup.
I'm surprised you don't know anything about it.
That was the wackiest thing of all. All of us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away. Bizoy!
A relief to
Jesus
hear.
Christ.
I was made for this character. What's a relief?
Did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
Oh,
What?
Yes, Herr Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
No way! That's whacked! Come on, man.
There is proof. Your checkup report.
I guess we're gonna
How
check.
ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you.
Clavier, I'm gonna stop you right there, bud. Patient's name, Walkie Slush, age 19. Male, report filed June 14th. Notes, metallic object found near heart, urgent exam needed. It could not be a bullet. They did just say metallic object.
I think you pressed
You're
like
almost
a
as
coin or
careless as
something?
he was.
What's up, Shane?
I said, you think you pressed like a coin or something into his chest?
Maybe a knife. Didn't we have a knife that was like chipped?
Is it chipped?
No, sorry, I'm thinking of the sword from the last game that we played. Ellipses.
Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Yeah!
Started?
It's called a ratio, Judge. We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness.
Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden.
I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Who is that?
Who the fuck
Who the
is
fuck?
this?
It's Digit.
So, you will tell us your name and occupation.
Right, okay.
Sure looks like Digit.
My name is Wesley Stickler. By occupation, I take a user. Fuck that.
Why is he talking so fast?
However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation. And once we have accepted this reality, we see that our confusion is not just all per se, but derives instead from the vagueness inherent to occupation.
By which he means to say that he is a student.
Oh. Yeah. You got this, Digit, don't worry.
Oh my god.
A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with the curiosity of the things I spend in the day's pursuit of truth, owning my...
Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
Yeah, it's just quite simplistic. Oh my fucking god, Homo sapiens. It just fades to black.
Nerd emoji moment.
Bruh.
I can't do this, nerd. The night that I passed through the park on my way home from shopping, when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Wait, forehead?
Was there anyone else in the park at that time?
That's a great question, Judge. Bullet wound from the right temple.
On the side of the head.
I guess we could present that.
I could say with 100% accuracy that there was not.
The pistol our witness refers to is this.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Thank you, J-Man.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
I will do that after we look at the gun. Alright, and let's just... Ah! Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh.
Stop aiming the gun at us. That's illegal.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Ah!
No, not to look at
Whoa!
the
Don't
gun.
point that thing at me!
Stop, I'm scared. Stop. Stop.
I like
Holy
that Trucy is the one holding it, not you.
Trucy.
Don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least. The ones that pigeons come out of.
Very reassuring.
I'm not reassured. Trucy is a menace to society.
Little mayonnaise. There's nothing to examine on this gun except for that, so that's kind of funny. Alright. Oh wait, what does it say? 2 rounds were fired, fingerprints were wiped. Yes, Your Honor. Trucy, why are you staring like that at the witness?
That man. I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before.
Huh?
Dun dun dun.
Alrighty then. What about this? Boom! Get shit on, idiot. Whew! If that's all of it, I think I have a chance.
Is that you relaxing, I see, Herr Justice?
Huh? Oh, objection.
Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet.
Right. Look at this.
The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report?
Right. A problem. Problem. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry wound.
The location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim, quote, square in the forehead, unquote, did you not?
I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It was quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not of geometrical absolute. What I mean by this, for example, the deflection of a meter is, fuck that number, the wavelength of the light emitted of the krypton particle. Krypton particles are rare and invisible and naked to the eye, which points to the basic fallacy of your...
Mr. Justice.
Yeah, man.
Was your objection to these krypton particle things?
This is the big time, and are you obsessed with something so small? You disappoint me, little twink boy.
No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple.
Dun dun dun!
The temple?
Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? It is, right? Finally!
Objection! Hair Justice. Oh, Hair Justice.
Stop talking about my hair!
Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago? Phoenix, right? Was it? More like Phoenix wrong.
You get his name out of your mouth. Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony. I hate that face a lot.
What do you mean? He's gonna cry.
Hey, Hair Forehead.
Forehead?
Let's just imagine you are walking through the park.
Oh, I'd like that.
You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, Hair Forehead?
Well, I would call the police. I would try to stop them, I mean. I'd probably shout, "Stop." Oh. Sure. I guess, yeah, if he hasn't shot him yet. Sure.
And you, Fraulein?
Me? Well, I'd probably scream, "Eek!"
And you, Herr Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder?
Ack. If the victim turned his head at the last moment.
Okay.
Ah, yes, thank you for the jogging my memory.
Sounds like an addendum. Did I say that?
It's
Addendum.
Addendum to the testimony is required.
It sounds like the defendant or the witness just got led by the prosecution, but that's alright. That's alright, prosecuting.
It sounds like you're getting ratioed.
Hey, you stay out of this, man. I may have a big forehead, but I'm gonna win at the end of this.
Phoenix Wright is a loser.
Okay, says you, I put your brother in jail, idiot.
Oh!
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two, I cried, with composure.
Cease this at once!
The victim turned into the direction of my voice. A shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Bitch made if you tell me, tossing the pistol aside and fled to the scene.
I see, so you attempted to stop the crime?
Indeed. With composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that.
That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately.
Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would.
Your hand is covered by it.
The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please!" or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report.
That does seem to be the case.
And there's the power of the Junior Ivy University Department of Science.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
Okay, I have two thoughts here. One is at the end, he said something about the guy throwing the gun away, even though the gun had its fingerprints wiped from it. They also mentioned only one shot, even though it says there were 2 shots. So, I'm going to present the gun on this one, and if it's wrong, then we're just gonna press all of them. It was right.
Let's go.
Wait!
Tisk, another misleading request. Yeah, you're holding on your own mode of discourse that you can't see how it affects you. I'm gonna choke.
Why do big word when small word do trick?
Wait a second, you say? A second? Are we intended to wait just that single second? 1/60th of a minute?
Are you supposed
That's
to
hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now that you've... now I had... This guy's so
Mr.
fucking
Justice?
snob.
Yeah,
This
Your
guy is
Honor.
so snob.
Am I to understand that you're objecting the length of a second?
Yes! I mean, no! Here, just look at the gun. I'm gonna shoot you with it. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it.
Common ploy made by all, more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. What? Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints.
Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran.
That's right! He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints.
Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there.
What?
No.
Huh?
I'm not little.
Then let's think like adults, shall we, Frau Lane?
Huh?
What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves?
Bro.
I don't think this guy knows what gloves are.
Ellipses. Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. Well, Mr. Justice?
Sorry, specifically it says fingerprints were wiped. As in, they know that the fingerprints were wiped off of it. I don't know how they know that, but why would it say that? Instead of
It
their...
would probably have, like, the fingerprint oils are, like, smudged.
Yeah, so I don't see why they would be, like, arguing that there were gloves. They'd be like... I don't know.
Also, I don't think Walkie's the type to wear gloves.
Could the killer have been wearing gloves? I'm gonna say no. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were, quote, wiped, like Whitty said, which means some trace of prints remained, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, we wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol.
Yeah, you tell him.
That may be, but it does not change what I saw.
What?
The killer, the defendant. He threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled.
Hmm.
And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this has the weapon he disposed of. That this was a weapon.
That sounds solid to me. Well, Herr Forehead, any of your precious objections?
My bad, the facts of what you're saying don't line up, so I guess I'm in the wrong.
What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work.
You know, I think I'm gonna give up. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say.
What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said?
Huh? Isn't what obvious?
When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away.
You're goddamn right.
He's just confused because he saw a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended.
Cry about it.
Good.
Well, it is indeed true that once, in my youth, I wrote down "is seized by the teacher" and posted on Blackboard that
What?
failed to see that for this, the appellation poor it might, but prefix.
He wrote a love letter in his own blood? That's freaky!
In
What
my
do you
youth, I wrote
mean?
a love letter, my own blood, that was seized by the teacher and posted on the blackboard, and for this, the appellation poor might well be prefixed to my name, yet as for the issue at hand.
What we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this? Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol, then it had to be something else.
Ooh, that was me that said that.
Shit. Ooh,
It's okay.
sorry.
It's all good. We switched voices for a second.
At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking.
Yeah.
Grrr, I'll wipe that smug smile off your stupid pretty boy face, Gavin.
Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else? What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene?
It was the Janties.
Don't submit Janties. Is that a sword?
No.
What about that's a sword to you? I saw one of those on the late night movie last night.
Great, a sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
His prints.
This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down was not a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves at that time.
Indeed.
Oh, her forehead? You're forgetting two other things you've just proven.
Huh?
One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie Kitaki. And two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me check. No, yeah, you're right. Let's check this again. Was never stabbed once? Oh, you're fucking right, you German piece. I fucking never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna call him a British piece of shit, but saying anything else feels bad.
That Australian piece of shit.
True.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Connor's
yeah.
made him Australian, so
He in the outback.
I'm sorry.
you don't need to apologize.
Grr, never underestimate a Gavin is the lesson here.
Underestimate.
Underestimate.
This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please.
It's always the same with you people.
Can we kill this guy?
Mark left left the house on foot. 5 minutes later, his brother left after him.
Bye, Mark.
How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop at a traffic light. Assuming. Yes, that's what I said. Assuming. As if that were the probable solution to it all. Yet, here you are assuming that my assumption is not better.
Ahem. What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired.
Roast him.
Over a fire.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police.
Is that his cell phone?
Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
It could be his cell phone. Why didn't you chase the killer?
He was, I'd say, a killer, dumbass. Of course, I could have run him down. Yet what would he have done when cornered?
Well, he threw his weapon away.
Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude of solving quadratic equations to know that.
Be sassy, Digit. Be sassy.
Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also now know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
If you can find the gun for us, yeah.
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
No! I'd better find a way to take this testimony down quick. Like an alligator in the outback.
Why is everyone dumb?
I don't know.
It is an Ace Attorney game.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave it in good conscience. I used my cell phone to call the police. Until they arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. What evidence do we have? We've got
The cell phone?
a cell phone. This was found in the Maractus Clinic garage beneath a car. What time does it say?
Wow. Right, okay.
Okay, I don't think that's relevant. At least
I was
not
gonna
yet.
say, like, I was gonna say press him on the police call, because they should have been on the record that he called the police.
Yeah, I'll press him for sure.
Which one's the police report?
There's the autopsy report, but there's not a police report. He died between 10:15 and 10:45. This clock here says, like 10:45? Or not 10:40, or 10:30? No, what,
Yeah.
9:30.
Oh, 9:30.
So, if this is his phone and the watch broke at 9:30, then
What time did he say the police showed up?
10 minutes after he called, so if it's 10 minutes after the murder, it would be, presumably, like, 10:55, I guess. Use my... We'll just press him on everything. Which way did the killer run?
By the time it was clear, the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction.
What? It would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion.
Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight.
Ugh.
How did he know that's where I was going?
Because I can read your mind, little twink boy.
Ellipses?
Like when you called me a sexy man or...
I didn't call you that! I didn't call you that! I said you were pretty! You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing. Shwink! Shwink, shwink!
If one wants to devote one's life to pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood.
Sure.
Nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops flask upon the lab room floor.
Ooh, cool answer. Very cool.
So nothing strange about how he acted.
Ellipses.
Trucy looks like she has something to say.
Then say it.
Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance?
It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine.
Wait, what a stupid thing to say. When you call the police and you tell them someone died, or someone got stabbed, they would send an ambulance as well. They can do two things at once.
The injury I witnessed namely a shot in the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance.
They would send one anyway, but alright.
Oh, perfect.
But this isn't America.
Approved in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite.
I guess that's true, Shady. Gulp, he actually looks like he's gonna cry.
Ellipses? Can I fucking say something? Damn.
Eventually. Can you tell us in detail about those 10 minutes?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could have happened at that moment. Anyone could have appeared from any direction.
Is that all?
No one came, neither did you. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing.
Alright.
It was late at night. It's not odd to think that there would be few people around in the park.
So he just stood there watching? Not much to go on there.
Guys, this guy's got some kinks, you know?
Whoa.
Ellipses!
Trucy, if you've got something to say, by all means say it. I can't find a single problem with this guy.
Had enough at last, hair forehead?
Maybe it's time to back off a bit.
Now.
No.
The defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin?
Oh, let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say.
I'm not playing!
I will amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me.
Ah.
Very well. You may continue with the cross-examination.
Trucy, do you have something to say now? Maybe
What?
there isn't anything left to unravel in this testimony after all.
Some of us have glamorous careers we'd like to get back to this month, hair forehead.
They don't have enough to put Walkie away yet. Should I back off for now? I guess we have to. I mean, they're basically making us. There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all.
Appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony.
There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you.
You just haven't offered one yet.
Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves, which wiped the previous user's prints off.
That's not how that works. Oh, it's not continuing.
Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket and he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion.
Would you say?
No. No!
I guess we lost.
It seems we've come to the end of the line here.
No, that can't be all.
Continue to say the shit you want to say.
Clearly it was a fluke that you defeated my brother. How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, hair forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare the verdict for the defendant, Walkie Kitaki. Eek! Gasp, gasp, gasp.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Trucy.
god.
Nobody move!
Sorry, I really wanted to say anything.
What's the
Oh,
meaning of this?
I didn't.
Who are you?
I didn't hear you, Yura. You can be the shadow person.
Nah, you do it. It's fine.
Nope.
Oh, there'll be no verdict in this court, not yet.
Wait, are you one of the Kitakis?
The Kitakis? You mean the notorious gangsters?
If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes.
This is totally gonna be Phoenix.
Cool, no.
What? This court will not bow to the pressure from the likes of you!
Air Judge. I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
Recess, 20 minutes, or I promise you, you'll regret it. Oh my god, I disappeared.
Wait! How did he do that?
It was Trucy's magic.
That's fucking crazy. Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo! I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man!
To be continued.
Random man in Atlanta ain't so random.
Oh my gizzle.
And buy your, it's 9:30, buy your,
Goodbye. But I want to know what happens to the story now.
yeah, it's good, but you have to go, right?
I can stay till 10, it's fine.
Ooh.
It's fine.
You'll just have to drink an extra coffee in the morning.
I'm
June
gassed
16th,
now.
11:17 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Trucy! Trucy?
You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. Oh wait, this sounds like fucking Pops. From regular show.
Oh, you... Trucy, you're okay. I thought...
What the
Jesus.
Don't
Christ.
cry, Apollo, that's so cringe!
Grr, those good-for-nothing gang stars. There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges.
Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else... Oh my...
Ah! What the heck is that?
Shit.
Surprised? I know I am. This is one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat.
I gotta be so real with you guys.
Where did she fit that?
I've seen up to this part.
Mark is playing Pizza Tower.
Liz, darling.
Bro's never gonna finish Tinykin. Ellipses.
He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar.
Yes, I am a big hit.
Well, what do you think? Do you like it?
You mean you, Trucy? There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges.
Oh shit. Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's been threatened here.
What?
Remember what you said to Waki's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son.
But, what are you suggesting I
That
do?
testimony was not rock solid. I'm gonna be so real here. Look, once the judges declare a verdict, it's all over.
Gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss.
If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will.
Trucy, no more staged abductions, please.
I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got.
You can see what he's feeling?
Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times where there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times.
Oh, did he have a tick every single time? Now we're gonna have to do the magic eyeball maneuver again?
Was that when he did
All the
He
times.
like
There's-
literally visibly freaks out when he gets something wrong. I don't know how everyone missed it.
Well, I think I remember them, sure.
There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. And each time there was a contradiction.
digit, and digits right here.
And is
This
it
digit.
a pistol? It was pointed at the man pointing the stand. Jojo. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled the scene. See?
He said the man tossed aside the pistol. But it turned out he wasn't sure. And sure enough, there was a contradiction.
Well, that's true, but how does that help us? It wasn't like he was flipping through his book or anything.
Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit.
In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. Pistol. It was pointed at the man playing the stand. Stand, Jojo.
Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol? His fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner page in his book.
Oh. How am I supposed to see that?
Well, I could see it. How else do you think Father went 7 years without losing a game of poker?
Daddy!
What? You telling me
You
your
can
dad?
say the D word if you want, Connor, but that ain't me. I always sat next to Father during big matches. I could see what his opponent was feeling.
You mean Phoenix never lost in a money spread?
It's not cheating officially. Wasn't like I was looking at their hands or anything. I wasn't there all the time either. Father's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long.
Great, so he cheated. What does that do for us? I don't believe this shit.
You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony, perceive the truth.
Watch a testimony? Perceive the truth? The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm gonna lose.
Not true! Smack, smack, smack!
Troll City.
Father said so. He said you have the power, Apollo.
The power.
You may call him father, but I call... Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious?
Time's up.
Been 20
Sorry.
minutes already?
I can't think of any other way out of this, Apollo.
I guess.
Mr. Hat takes a long time to put away.
That's true. Except for when we saw him go away in an instant. What was that she said before the trial started? Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today.
He said his old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine, as long as you're there, Trucy.
I wonder what's wrong with his foot. Well, methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice!
Yeah!
Let's do it.
Apollo,
You know, I'm starting to think I can do this.
I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover
Do
for
those
Mr. Hat
policemen
as
there
best
just
you
not
can.
see this, by the way?
It's unconfirmed if they're always there or not, considering how much heinous shit is always said around them here and in the, like the jail cell that we go to where they're standing right there.
Yeah.
And very incriminating stuff is said. I have no idea.
I just flew in from the coast, and boy, are my arms tired.
Right.
Oh.
Apollo goes so quickly between this is so Jover to we are so Jack.
Yeah.
June 16th, 11:40 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Gasp, gasp, gasp! Court is now back in session.
Right. We're fine.
Ahem. I'd like to say, the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, you mean me? Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk hat? Top hat?
Ah, right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that.
There's
You
cops.
settled that?
Where's the cops?
I killed him.
Perhaps Frau Lane would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right?
Hey, Clavier?
Yes?
Shut your goddamn whore. Oh, I shouldn't have said that word on Twitch. I forgot.
Shut
You should have stuck with it. You already said it.
Hey!
You shut your goddamn trap.
True. That would have been better.
I think he's onto me.
I wish you would stop being so...
So fucking awful. Oh my god.
Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. You called me something quite rude,
Hey!
young man. What are your plans for our gifted witness?
Yeah.
Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because... I forgot.
There was no issue with the witness's previous statement. I will grant your request, however,
Sorry.
but this court will not permit stalling for time.
Okay.
Don't forget Apollo! He isn't sure about something. He has a habit of fiddling with his book.
Examine me. Examine all you want.
Guilty.
Oh wait, this is I already read all this.
Oh, you did!
Just break your keyboard. Just break your keyboard.
I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all.
Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot.
It's his feet.
It's
Ew.
We need to tickle
focus.
him.
If only it were that easy.
God, why
My
did you
eyes
do
hear
this?
what he says. What? Do I have to
I don't
do
wanna
something more? What other senses do I have?
I have these grippers. They can tickle his feet.
What's
Sir, I
this?
need to smell you.
My acid bracelet. Oh, I'm having a heart attack.
That's Connor smelling his feet.
What's
That's the feeling.
going on?
Whoa, I said tickle.
My
not
bracelet
smell.
feels different somehow.
I think Father was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony.
I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something.
I see a vision.
It's
I'm
time.
tripping balls right now, man.
We do more with the vision than Shulk ever did.
What the hell?
Dude, you're so real for that.
No, you're not.
Right here, right here, right here.
Do you see where it
This
is?
one.
That was a Dora moment, sorry. I didn't mean it, sorry. So you called immediately after witnessing the murder?
Digit.
Wow. Digit was a real.
Police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them?
Wait, Apollo. This has to be it.
Wait, you mean his habit? Wait, you mean that? Why are we having a...
Wasn't this
Get
2
Apollo,
seconds ago?
Apollo. Why are we having a flashback right
Yeah.
now? Just fucking do it. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. Book.
The
Jesus
only
Christ.
time
I don't know
he-
how much more motivation this man needs.
The only time he even had the book open was here. Which means that this is the place to look for this habit. I don't know how I know, but I know.
Know what?
It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I think it injected me with something. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness.
Drugs.
I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you were talking about, Trucy. But I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go.
It's the
You're gonna have an
Omnitrix,
aneurysm.
bro.
Just fucking do
Okay,
it, Apollo.
I just need to
Jesus
touch my
Christ.
bracelet with R as it reacts to the testimony.
Holy shit.
I can
Can I
see
get a-
the witness's face.
Could
His
you imagine
expression.
us all watching this in person and him just like tripping balls silently?
Yeah,
I can stare at him intensely.
I can see
You just
nothing
start
else.
sweating and shit. We're all like, "What's
I
going
can
on?"
hear nothing else. I have activated sleep paralysis while I'm awake.
I call him my blue eyes white dragon.
Well, it would be
Apollo?
Red Eyes, Black Dragon.
Trucy, what is happening to me?
This is what I meant by focusing.
Focusing?
In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does.
Trucy, my eyes are dilated wider than my retina.
Has your dad had this magic the whole time?
Your eyes are just becoming black
This-
holes.
That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out, Trucy.
Just look for Mr. Stickler's Twitch. His habit, remember?
I wish the judge would just be like,
Twitch.tv/witty.
Apollo, are you tripping right now?
True. Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with a page of his book. I remember that.
Let's mention it
You got
again,
it.
just
right
to be
now,
sure.
you're looking at the witness's face.
Oh, I didn't fucking
Look at his
realize.
hand. Look at his hand. And your eyes are sort of bugging out.
I'll bet they are.
God damn. First, move your focus, attention down towards Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand.
His hand?
And aim towards his feet.
Ooh.
You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place. Move it down to his hand.
She's right, I can only see his face like this. Time to try changing my
Dragging the shit
viewpoint.
out.
They are dragging this so much.
What the fuck?
No, other hand, Witty, the hand.
No, the game is
hand.
doing this.
Witty, the fuck.
I just wanted to see
The
how.
hand, the hand,
I
the
just
hand,
wanted
the
to
hand.
see how far it went.
Perfect. Now you're really ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to perceive the truth behind the Twitch.
Perceive.
Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit.
Right. You mean when he fiddles with the page?
That's right. That's your signal to look closer. To perceive with R. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee we'll be able to give him the royal flush.
Oh, I'll give him the royal something, alright. Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter.
I'm a magician, thank you very much.
So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingers.
Jesus Christ. Can we get to this already? Don't worry, if you miss it, you can always try again.
Right, look out, nervous, twitch.tv/witty, here comes justice. Well, yeah, he's doing it.
Never mind.
This is the Gygus fight in Earth.
Are they fusion summoning?
I saw everything. I saw God.
Mr. Justice, do you have something to say?
I'm fucking cracked out.
All this banging of the desk is quite bad for my circulation, you know?
Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cellular device.
What are you talking about?
I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours.
Can I see it?
What to ask, what to ask. I want to see your phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone.
Why? Whatever for?
Show me and you'll find out.
Your Honor, he wasn't even there. No, I don't want to.
Oh shit, you don't have it?
Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone?
Where'd you find that? Where'd you get that?
That's the phone from yesterday.
Look, a cell phone. Phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would have been crushed for sure.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute. What's the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage.
The Maractus? Why, that's where the victim lived.
That's impossible.
Mr. Stickler, you lied. If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police?
Dun dun dun!
With this sacred treasure. I didn't have my cell phone that night. This is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone.
A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all?
Sorry, I skipped it way too early. Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Dumbler?
Well, to indicate it with a startling high degree of accuracy, it was right around here. That's...
You're excused.
That's
Thank
quite
you.
a ways away from the park. But why did you lie?
There can be only one reason. He killed him. Because it was found in the victim's garage.
What are you trying to say?
Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all!
But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I was trying to kill him.
Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night.
Well, yes, but no. This line of reason has to be against the rule.
Oh, fuck! I didn't check the rules! He's so right about that. Court's over, guys.
Yeah, it's true. I lost my cell phone.
Damn it.
But you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice?
He didn't have his cell phone that night. What does it matter when he lost it?
If the cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to the connection with the crime. Now's your chance, Apollo! Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime!
Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Well, the Janties were in the car. Is that what they want?
Ooh.
Up to you.
Sure, man. Can I prove that the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Is it the time? I guess it's the time. Sure. Of course I have evidence.
Shut up! Connor.
Ooh, I like your swagger hair, Forehead. Hit it!
The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it.
I'll hit
as they
you,
say.
Judge. Sorry, Judge, I didn't mean that.
Oh no. Well, Prosecutor Gavin?
No comment, Herr Judge.
No dice, Mr. Justice. Penalty. Apollo, remember where you found that cell phone? If it had fallen on the ground the night before...
That's right, the cell phone would have been crushed. Your Honor, give me one more.
Mr. Justice, keep this up and you'll run yourself out of a life's worth of chances.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on that night of the murder is... is it the mirror or the Janties?
I think it's the mirror.
Okay. What do we think, everyone? I think it's probably the mirror too, but I just
I mean, there's gotta be at least one point where we present the Janties, right?
We'll try the
I
mirror.
don't think this is that moment. I don't think this is that moment.
I think this guy is the Janty stealer.
Yeah.
And that's why he had to break into the garage. Shannon redeemed stretch. That means everyone has to stretch, by the way.
Oh, big stretch.
Including you, Shannon. Digit, Shannon, you guys
Christ, who
stretch?
shit themselves?
I stretched, bro.
I stretched.
Oh, okay.
Yura?
Yeah?
Did you stretch?
Stretch.
No, that wasn't me.
You're supposed to stretch. Go.
Well,
Wilson redeemed hydrate.
Hydrate.
That's a side view mirror.
As it so happens, Dr. Miractus's car was in an accident that took place the night of the Mimimoida.
Jesus Christ. Wilson?
What's up?
An accident?
Oh, you're trying to make me drink water?
An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside of PP Park, our murder scene. Dr. Miractus's car hit a pedestrian.
What are you trying to say?
From the absence of a mirror, it is clear that the car was parked after the incident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. in the night of the murder on the
Gas!
Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into the victim's garage that night.
Ooh. That's crazy. Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus?
No, Yamero. This is too much. It's getting me out of me. The prosecutor, say something.
Something. I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, other than this.
Believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. There we go. Is the witness prepared? Is the witness prepared?
Your Honor, you weren't even there.
I know that face. That's the face of guilt.
I don't think Apollo could see Guilt from a mile away.
Bro, he can't even see Dog flipping a page without looking real close at him.
So guess what time it is, everyone? Guess what time it is?
It's 9 o'clock for
Adventure
us,
time.
10 o'clock for Europe, which means Europe's bedtime for you. Goodbye.
10:30.
Right, 10:30. Right now, I am gonna say corporate mandated break. I'm just gonna get some water, so my break won't be very long. But if you all need a break is what I was gonna say. If we all need a break, we can
You
take
break.
a
I
break.
need to
You
blink.
break.
I will.
Yeah, I need to go.
I will return. Anyone that stays here, look for the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh my god.
We'll be right back with Family Guy.
Hello, Twitch chat.
Digit, I just want to say, great job on the art you posted today.
Hell
Gotta
Is
support
it on
the
Twitter?
homies.
Is it on Twitter?
No, it's in the OnlyFans chat.
Oh, the booby one.
Both of them look
You hit
nice.
the gyat on that one. Let's be for Rizzo for a second.
Did not look like googly eyes, so good job.
Hell yeah.
Eesh.
You popped off.
You did. You Millie popped off. Hell yeah.
Also, love that pose, that little oop pose. Oop oop.
Gua gua. La la.
You guys see any cool memes lately?
Yeah, let's show your face.
I have one. Let me send it in the chat.
Nice. Oh, yeah, Vile. Oh, Shannon, I have a question for you, but I'm going to DM it to you.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Shannon, is that how you really feel about the smell of your balls?
I don't have any.
Yeah, I've got some balls.
Damn, I didn't think it was that funny. Okay, cool. I didn't want to be an asshole, you know?
What happened?
I asked Shannon the same question, or the same thing I DM'd you, because I didn't want to keep saying it if I was being rude. Like, I don't mean it to be
No,
rude, obviously.
It's all about the context. If you're being like jokey with it and you're not being serious, like pop off. If you're
Oh, they
trying to
definitely
be
have
offensive,
toxic
then
yaoi,
it comes
though.
off as offensive. But if you're just saying it for a joke, no one cares.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saying what for a joke? A slur?
Twink.
No kidding.
Oh my god.
Yura, that's you and Mark.
Dude.
Are we ready to keep going?
Is Digit here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm still gonna refrain from saying it, because I
Wilson,
don't want
are
it to
you
be
here?
taken the wrong way.
I don't
I've
think
got
it will
food,
be
but
taken
I
the
don't
wrong
have any
way
voices
unless
right
you're
now,
being
so
like
you're good.
aggressive.
Okay. Alright, if we are ready to keep going. Zavari!
Oh, why'd you say that?
That night. Yes. I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my phone on my way back.
Oh,
And when I was walking through the park, it happened to witness a crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand. It was clear as day.
Start planning.
Clear as day, but it happened at night.
It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene.
dun dun dun. Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage.
How do we
Just
know it
like
was
you're
lying?
lying on the stand right now.
Boom. Drop that bomb.
Whoa.
Ah, yes. Well, as you can see, my model of my cell phone is defect.
Oh?
It
How?
was getting too rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know.
How often is he doing that?
It's given to rolling? This? This thing is rolling around like a ball? Are we...
This
are-
It's like
This dude
goes
is
to
like
the floor and does the
literally
Chef Boyardee
overhand
can
throwing
thing.
it. This
Yeah.
guy has to be like literally overhand throwing it at the ground in order for it to be tumbling around.
Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet.
Yeah.
Reap.
Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please.
That's funny. I don't remember asking. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony.
His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around.
Right. No problem, I hope. Here comes justice. Dude, that fucking face.
Why did you do it?
This part of the testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? The noodle stand, obviously. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that's what it was.
Oh, you dumb motherfucker. You just wrote your own grave.
For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that noodle stands sell noodles. Very enlightening.
Damn.
Well, Mr. Justice?
What about that sign? Could that be important? That is the most important thing we've learned all case. So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle? It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of evidence.
Is the
Testimony.
noodle stand's broth really that delicious?
Oh, you bet.
I'll have to sample the wares one of these days.
Yeah, if you want lead poison in.
I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well.
Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match up to IBU's cafeteria. Some apply to school merely for the taste of those smart noodles.
Is it a Persona reference? I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. What's up, Shannon?
I said smart noodles? Question mark.
Yeah, it's a thing in Persona. You eat these noodles and it makes you smarter.
And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle?
Bristol. Why? Last week, my professor offered me this phrase. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. It read, without a doubt, noodle.
That's funny. I see.
What the fuck are you looking at? Is that pity in your eyes?
So, you're
Yeah?
claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot.
You think so?
Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand, and to carefully read what the sign says.
Elden.
See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Eldunes.
Inconceivable. I am certain that definitely Noodles was for sure positive.
I'm afraid your professor was wrong about your eyesight.
Your Honor, you weren't even there.
I wouldn't be so quick to jump the witness like that. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle, and he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign would be read that way?
Eh? What?
Mr. Justice, show us this spot.
The witness actually viewed the stand from inside of the water. Like right here, I guess.
Wouldn't it have been behind the stand?
No. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side. Because on the other side, he has the little flags things backwards for some reason. So it says noodle.
Ooh.
Sorry, I skipped your line.
Oh, how did you know that?
When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads Eldunes as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand.
Oh, this side says noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and the back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south.
You got me.
So what?
Oh, yeah, he just lied in court. My bad. My bad. Yeah, you're right. So what?
What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side? It makes no difference at all.
He's right. You travel far enough to the south, and you'll end up going north. Viewed on a global scale, directions are utterly without a meaning.
Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change?
It changes everything, Apollo.
Trucy?
Remember this testimony from before? Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading.
The power of the DS!
Yes! Yeah, he would be on the side that the bullet entered.
The killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then at the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. Which at this point the victim turns his head to look. And the killer fires his pistol. That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right?
Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario.
Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, the bullet would have had to enter his left temple. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible. That's right! So now that we know that, Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side. The wound location takes on an entirely different meaning.
Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Fraulein.
What meaning? The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north. North. Ah! But that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing.
I'm scared of cardinal direction.
I will just.
Correct. So if he was standing to the north...
What, Wilson?
I will never understand why the judge is always an idiot.
Yeah.
Why is everyone an idiot? Literally everyone's dumb.
It's true.
Yeah, but how did he get hired to this position if he's this stupid?
Politics, you know?
Yeah.
Then the only person who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself.
I want him to pull a gun out of his book.
Like JoJo.
Order! Order! Order!
Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She's flipped this whole case on its head while I was still fumbling about.
Oh god.
Bashwall, clarify one point for me, if you would, Air Forehead.
If you can stop scaring me, maybe.
Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? If so, I'll have to kick you out of my next concert.
Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer.
No, please, look aside. I'm really a nice guy. All my friends say so.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
What are you gonna do now, Justice? Should I really accuse this guy? I'm gonna accuse him of another crime. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet, as I just thought to myself. Tell us why now.
The word confession isn't in my dictionary?
He's holding a dictionary?
Air Forehead.
I guess.
I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Herr Stickler's silence. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now. For a crime other than murder? Your reason? The court's all ears.
I know he's guilty of something. What crime other than murder is there in this world? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime?
Your evidence? The court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us the evidence that points to the witness' involvement in the crime.
Janties.
Janties.
I hope this is correct.
The evidence is this.
Janties?
What is that? Women's underwear? Hey, those are mine!
Don't look at me like that.
Oh my god, this man's the panty thief. Order! 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 Mr. Stickler? Well, I can't say this comes as a shock.
No, it's not what it seems. I think you're reluctant.
On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase with a dog, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than the Maractus Clinic garage.
Aha!
Incidentally, these janties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of janty snatching in the 1st degree.
Hear me out. It's not what it looks like.
I'm down bad!
Judge.
Order! 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 Bang, bang, bang. Mr. Sickler, you should be ashamed.
It's not what... See, with this sacred power, sacred treasure. I didn't do it.
This dude's a perv.
Is he gonna give a second personality?
Are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder,
Maybe you're
but because you lack the courage you admit that you oh my god, let me reread this sentence. But because you lack the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments?
Perhaps you're not aware of my school's name was originally written IV. I stands for intelligence. V stands for valiant. Z.
Your point?
I'm not done. Now I'm a major in science department. And what does science teach, if not curiosity? Yes, we at the IBU science department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting. And what greater challenge to science is there to mystery?
Come on, you're talking about a girl's janties here.
No, you don't understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those janties are the promised land. I hate this guy.
This dude's gross.
From the moment I laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate for science.
Yeah, for science, my booty.
Why is his nose like fucking snorting while he's like talking?
A full-size car tire was only the first mystery those janties revealed.
A tire?
Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled out a tire out of her those janties. That shit was not normal. I mean, there was a tire, then a stew pot, then frozen chicken. Come on. One mystery after another. It was magic.
Whose nose? God damn it.
I did see it, Yura, don't worry.
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar.
Oh.
He's talking about my magic panties trick. I hate myself.
I don't understand. A broom, a pair of panties, it mocks the very laws of physics.
A broom and a frozen chicken, Trucy? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits?
Mr. Stickler!
Why did I say doves and not doves? I'm stupid.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You stole this girl's janties to understand a magic trick?
You say panties, but there is so much more than that. For me, they're an object of a serious study.
I wonder. There has been a recent rash of janty snatchings in the area. Were they all you? You freak?
Gomena Sai. I did it.
Gomena, sorry! I'm sorry.
Each time I spied on a pair, it might be this. Oh, fuck this guy, dude. This guy's so creepy. Perhaps this is the night that I will see the truth. Oh.
Still, that leaves one thing unexplained.
Ah, you refer to our witness's other lie, yes? The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but was in fact in the north.
Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
Be my guest, Hair Forehead.
Me.
Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you, quote, do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea?
Oh, I have an idea.
Do you?
Yeah.
Apollo? There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a...
Yeah, there is,
Well, Mr. Justice, what do you have to say? Do you have any evidence that would show the witness lied about his location?
I do! The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
What? More Janties?
How many Janties are you carrying in your pocket, Hair Forehead?
Not worn? 2. These are the last, honest. These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Stickler, you didn't.
Bro, I hate that shit. I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel the pair of fucking panties.
The way you said I'm a failure as a scientist sounded like fucking the kid in the Boondocks.
So, these Janties are your handiwork as well?
That night, I had been chased, hounded into the Merkit's clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize.
God, look at his teeth in that.
Don't you see how I felt?
Believe me, I'd rather not.
I hid in the garage for a short while. Then abandoning the panties, I made it for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw him hanging there on the clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant pair of panties.
Apparently he didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mob.
I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home. When I stumbled upon a murder.
The murder of Dr. Maractus.
I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me?
That's when you disposed of the bloomers?
Yeah. It was a severe blow to progressive science, but one that had to be born.
A fascinating if disturbing tale. Gasp, gasp, gasp. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. And I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial.
One last thing, if I might.
Yes, Prosecutor Gavin?
Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, Waki Kataki, was at the scene of the crime.
I don't know if we can trust that with a witness that lied about everything he said.
You can trust him if I give you tickets to my next show. I'd be honored if you could make it.
I'm sold.
And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki Kataki has a clear motive.
Indeed, the defendant Waki Kataki is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else on the scene at the time. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and the prosecution.
Ja, baby.
No problem.
Very well. This brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned.
Perhaps after this trial, you'll join me for some borscht?
To be continued.
Only if you're paying. Okay, you're going now, right?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night, Yura.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You ending by the way?
Yeah, you can take Wilson away. That's fine.
No. I'm saying, are you gonna continue?
Oh, am I gonna end the stream? Probably, I imagine. Everyone, what do we think?
It's up to you. It's your stream. It's your
It's been 2
kingdom.
hours.
It has been 2 hours. This is a good save spot. The investigation takes a while.
Yeah.
Connor.
I don't want to be up any later doing this.
Yeah, it'll be.
Reading is hard.
The investigation would probably be another hour and a half. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should just call it.
Yeah, we can just call it.
Reading is hard.
Oh, but it looks like Tripe 1 redeemed Chug a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I see you typed that out in the chat.
I don't know what you mean by type.
Well, if you look at the point redeem rewards, there's actually not
He
one.
actually just redeemed it. He redeemed the last one. It says.
Yeah.
Like.
I think we should allow it.
Yeah. I mean, that would just be the right thing to do, I feel like.
Number 1 victory royale. Yeah,
Hey, Fortnite, we got this down.
Wow.
2 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Down.
My friend just got down.
Witty
Alright, no,
redeem,
but it's still
say
down.
something. There is no such redemption as Chug a Dr. Pepper anymore. Dang. I guess there really isn't anything left to do.
Oh, but there was another say something that you had to say too.
It's true.
Wilson redeemed a redemption for 5,000 Witty coins. I, Witty, will chug a Dr. Pepper. Wow, isn't that...
Wow, he said it! What?
He said it. We've got confirmation.
Well, everybody, thanks for coming by the stream today. It was awesome.
This is bitch made.
You know what's bitch made? The headache that I'm gonna get if I chug a Dr.
your water.
Pepper right now.
Chug your water that you have right now.
What?
Chug your water.
I could chug... Yeah, I can chug my water
Chug all
if
of
you
it.
want.
And then chug another one. And then chug another
Hold
one.
on, let me... I'll turn...
Don't forget to check out Witty on YouTube, Twitter,
On
and
Twitter.
TikTok.
And
also
TikTok.
join the Discord.
Switty VA, Switty V2, Switty V3.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, and make sure you subscribe to Witty with 7 Ys on
Yes,
Twitch. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got notifications on so that you get alerts every time Witty goes live, because
You
you
got
want to
it,
see
camera
these.
Witty.
You want to see these. Oh my God, he's got the camera on. We're balling on a budget right now. It's Dr. Pepper chugging chime.
Okay. You guys wanted me to chug a Dr. Pepper. So I'm wearing my Dr. Pepper t-shirt, and I have my drink here that you can't see what's in it. Here goes nothing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is really delayed. It's on.
Yeah, Woody!
Holy crap, I can't believe Oh my God, wow. That's so impressive, man. I can't believe you chugged that whole
God
Dr. Pepper.
bless America, and God bless
I
the
think
Witty channel.
This calls. I think this calls.
Yeah, as Shannon was saying, my socials are up there. They're below the stream, I believe. They're on the about page of the stream. it would help me a lot if you would go to follow. My YouTube shorts are getting the most views out of anything right now, so if you want to watch those, you can watch those. I upload daily right now.
Don't forget to join the Discord.
Also, follow all of my friends.
Join the Discord.
I'll follow all of my friends that are tagged in the stream as well.
No, follow Witty. Follow Witty. I don't want to be followed. Follow Witty.
And there's the Discord in the chat. Goodbye, gamers. Stay